Lord. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. I'm so grateful that you have decided to join me. Dr. Remy is in position, ready to be able to listen, prophesy, call out our day. 10 at 10, y'all. It's the time that we understand that God has given us the ability to speak life. What do we want to see this day be? What do we want to make it? What a gift it is, first of all, to be able to have the opportunity called life. Hey, hey there. I love you, man of God. Elder Ray Jean, internationally known as Raj. Listen, God bless you. God bless you, daughter. Ambassador Felicia, I love you so much. Indeed, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. I'm going to give folk a minute so you can go ahead and go ahead, 10 at 10 members, and go to work, tagging everybody, get them on the line. There is a word from the Lord on today. Yesterday was a powerful day, but a brand new day of grace and mercy. And we're going to just take the doggone thing. Absolutely. We're just going to keep it moving and doing what the Lord has called us to do. Thank you for joining me this morning. Come on and say hi. Come on and say hi. The Lord has been speaking. He has been absolutely trying to get my attention in a different way. And boy, he has gotten it this morning. I told you yesterday there's a 12-day preparation process. Hey, Elder Terry, God bless you. God bless you. Pastor Chai, God bless you. God bless you. Hey, Elder Fox, God bless you. God bless you, daughter. I love you. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Yesterday was the first class that we had for the Spiritual Midwives International and National class. And it was so powerful to be able to connect. And when you hear what God is speaking, God bless. There's another daughter that's on there. Amen. Midwife Mika Love. I love you. God bless you. Elder Michelle. God bless you. Y'all just come on in here. Just come on in. Come on in. Don't plan to be before you long, but I can tell you this, the Lord is indeed speaking. God bless you, son. Timothy, I'm so grateful to have you on. Yep, it's good to be back. It's good to be in position. We are on countdown days before we enter in to Rosh Hashanah on the calendar, the new year. It's the head of the year on God's calendar. I need you to write this thing down, and I need you to understand that it's so significant. Even as we watch on our televisions and watching the passing of the queen and all of the things that they're going through, all of the dignitaries, all of the people and the preparation. Can I just talk to you about this thing? They had to prepare long before she passed to be able to have the finished product, the finale of her life, to look and to flow with ease. God bless you, Elder Michelle. I love you. Um, there had to be a preparation time. I was watching it this morning and saying, God, look at all of the grandeur of this queen and what they thought about it. I think about the passing of our queen, our matriarch of our family, and the preparation and the planning process. Well, the Lord's just been dealing with me. God bless you, Prophetess Jane. Just dealing with me on the same as the head of the year. I talked about it yesterday, midwife chime, that um, we are entering in to a new season, and that season is the head. And speaking from the terminology of a midwife, anytime the head is in position and ready to come forward, it makes you so uncomfortable. It makes you just trying to get in position, just uncomfortable. Something is happening. God bless you, Ambassador Sonia. Thank you for joining me on today. And so I want to tell you, yeah, absolutely. The pain, the uncomfortableness, the drama, the stuff is all the foretelling that we are entering into a new season, in a season that we've never seen before, opportunities that lie before us of the unknown. I love the way the Lord will speak and give me little pieces of things. And yesterday, he given me a piece of dealing with the gate is open. And I wasn't quite sure because guess what, y'all? I feel like the gate has already been open. So to think that now we're coming to this place where God has opened up the gate of the new year to us, starting on September 25th through the 27th. And it seems like, why would I be spending this time to talk about it right now? I know people are saying, Rosh Hashanah, that belongs to them. No, that belongs to us. We miss so many major moments because of the fact that we don't know the time. We don't understand the season. I don't know about you, but I was just having a conversation with Elder Nini, and we were just discussing even in what's his name? We were just talking about Will Smith's book. We were traveling and I was listening to it, and he was saying something that was so prolific about when the gate is open. Understanding timing. I was like, see there, nobody would think you would find that right from him. And God bless you, Ambassador Beatrice. I just want to talk to you. Dr. Remy want to talk to you this morning. And so talking about understanding timing, that when the gate was open, you go forward, you go forward, you give it all that you got, you push, your focus, you're planning, you're giving your energy. And then when you realize the gate has closed, listen, you don't fall out. You don't keep using your energy to force things to happen, but you rest in him. It's called a complete rest. God bless you, nephew. I love you, Prophet AJ. Listen, you learn how to rest. Well, I'm telling you this morning that we are making every preparation. I'm pleading with you this morning that do not allow the pain, the uncomfortableness, the fight, the pangs, the mental anguish that you're going through cause you to fall out now. Listen, I need you to get rested, restored, renewed. Do the necessary work of God. Listen, I don't want nothing to be in between me and you. I don't want nothing to block us. I want to make sure my heart is pure. I got everything riding on this. I don't have time to play. Absolutely. I don't have time to be depressed right now. I don't have time to sit here and whine or fool with folk having the same conversations, doing the same things and getting the same results. I want to just share with you on this, and it's such a beautiful, it's such a, when I tell you, it's just to hold this book is so powerful. But on yesterday I opened up to this, and it says, open for me the gates of righteousness. Open for me the gates of righteousness. God bless you, Pastor Richie. I will enter them. I will give thanks unto the Lord. This is the gate of the Lord. Come on here. The righteous shall enter it. Listen, I will give thanks unto thee, for thou hast answered me and became my salvation. The stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. Yes, the chief cornerstone. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day that the Lord hath made, and we shall rejoice and be glad thereof. God bless you, big man. It does my heart good to have my son on here this morning. Listen here, I'm trying to tell you, there's a title on that, and it says, listen, open for me the gates. I feel that in my spirit. Open for me the gates. I want you just to put that in the comment section. Open for me the gates. I'm standing here and in great anticipation of my next. I'm standing in great anticipation of my next. And I know my next is now. I've been waiting for this time all of my life. I've been through some things. How about you? And I'm sure that we can all testify of the warfare and the things. But it's something that when the righteous knows. See, I love it so much, Pastor Richie, when I think about, Chief has always said, that righteousness, that piece right there is being in right relationship. I want to do the next preparation work over the next 10 days that come, that I want to just, God, prepare my heart. I'm standing at the gate. I know that you are opening this gate for me, and I am so grateful for an opportunity to go in. I need them to open. Absolutely. And don't you understand the excitement that the Father has when he's saying, my kids have finally paid attention and they know what is happening in this time, being consciously aware that, listen, the changing of the guards, folk are leaving here, generals are leaving here. It's your time, baby. It's your turn. You can't afford to sit this one out. It's time to take your rightful place. I was even looking at and how publicly, that with the queen, the family has to go through this time publicly with all the world's eyes looking at them, even folk knowing the splits and the arguments and the fights that they have had, but they're coming together in agreement and they're walking in agreement as a family. I'm saying, as a kingdom family, can we let some stuff go? Can we get over past ourselves, past different stuff, and listen and say, we don't want to miss this God moment, this historical time, to be able to see, to be able to go, to be able to experience what we've never experienced before. I want you to understand this is not like any day as normal, as usual. This is an appointed time with God. We're entering into the feast, and it is so important for you to get this revelation. I just want everybody who can say, I'm going in. I'm making the preparation. It was like us getting ready to go to Africa, to go on a trip, not knowing what to expect, but we had to make preparation. We had to talk to people who had been there. We had to talk about, what do we pack? What do we prepare? Well, God is dealing with me to tell you that this is the season of preparation. This is the season to get your bags prepared, get your heart right. Come on here, make a decision, have an emotional plan. I'm going to love you. Listen here, I'm not going to let anything divide us. I'm not going to let us be separate. No, I'm going to be in a spirit of agreement. See, the gates are open to the righteousness. Listen, it's open for me the gates of righteousness. Open for me the gates of righteousness. I love you. Listen, I want you to understand it as we are making our requests known unto the Lord. Open for me the gates of righteousness. I want to be right. I want to make a decision. Listen, sometimes you've got to make hard decisions. You've got to make sure that your flesh is not in the driver's seat, that I just need to be right and they wronged me and I need to make a point. No, I don't need to make a point, baby. You got that one. I'm going to give that to you. I'll be wrong in order to be right. I promise to tell you the truth. I just want us to be able to agree. Can we come into a place of agreement? Listen, I feel God just saying, if my children, listen, my kids will get together and they'll be arguing and fussing and fighting, and they can pluck my nerves so bad. Do you understand what our Father is feeling like? That, listen, can we not come together at this time, Pastor Pauline, in a spirit of agreement, put down all of our argumental things, the things that we disagree about, and just be able to say, I want to be right with him. And in order to be right with him, because I know that he loves you, I love you too. And I want the best for you. I want to walk in a spirit of agreement. I love this one, that because he was talking to me about the gates being open, and I'm going in. Somebody should just say, I'm going in. God bless you, woman of God. Linda Watson, I love you. Thank you for joining me. Rosh Hashanah really means the head of the year. And it is commonly referred to it. It's the Hebrew New Year. It's celebrated in the fall, usually near September or October, and we understand where we are. This period of repentance concludes Yom Kippur. I'll be teaching about that. It's all about going into the new year right. You know how people all of a sudden in January, they want to get it right. I want to get healthier. We make all of these plans, but this is the awesome part, y'all. God for his people gives you a head start. He gives you a head start so that you already in the winner's circle. He gives you a head start so that you don't have to wait until January, but you can start the process now. I don't know. I'm not a runner, but I've seen the form of a runner. I talked about that last night with midwives. God bless you, Elder Tia. I talked about even when you're in the position to give birth, that you need to change positions. I'm uncomfortable. I know these contractions are coming and hitting. Stuff is happening to me back to back to back. Am I talking to you? I can't fall out. I can't lay down and fight against my body in order to produce. That's why way back in the day, you go all the way back to Exodus, they got on the birthing stool. Why? Because they understood how they positioned themselves. Right position. If I position myself, listen, I can't fall out here. Do you hear me? I can't lay down because now I'm fighting against the whole spirit. No, 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 no. But if I get to the birthing stool and I put my shoulders back and I sit in the upright position, I'm going to use this thing that's trying to pull me down to birth something new. I'm going to get strengthened. I said this before, but I mean it more now than ever. I got hit so hard that breathe, baby, breathe has new meaning to me. It means something. When you breathe, it gives yourself strength. I can't hold my breath and wonder being stuck in indecisions. Yeah, I mean, so many have made decisions but stuck because you're overthinking everything and time is passing you by and you're just waiting and waiting for what? God is calling you. You've got to get over your fear. You've got to be able to take your faith and say, God, with your wisdom, with your knowledge, I know I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. I'm not trying to preach and do. I need you to hear. Come on here, Coach Gwen. I need you to hear that as we prep, my God, the Lord is saying, he got to me this morning, and I reached over because yesterday he was talking about the gate being open. God bless you, woman of God, Ambassador Erica. Thank you for joining me. It goes on and it talks about this is the opening of the gate. It's the opening of heaven's gates. Yeah, just as when we often reflect of self evaluation on New Year's, it's the opening of the gate. It's now heaven is open. People use the terminology all the time talking about I'm sitting under an open heaven. I'm telling you that you got a countdown. You got a little less than 2 weeks to be able to prepare your heart, your mind, make some plans. Listen, I need to make some calls. I need to make sure that you and I are good. I need to make sure that I'm good with God. I need to make sure that I'm feeding my spirit more than I'm feeding my flesh. I need to tend to the things of God. I need to pursue God. This is the part where it says I need to pursue the kingdom of heaven first. I got to go after making sure that I haven't made him second or third, but I'm making him first. Somebody said I'm making him first on today. Can you see yourself? Can you absolutely understand that even Jacob, who found himself on the run, had taken and stolen his brother's birthright? Well, he gave it away. You know what I'm saying? But he was trickster and he was running and he got to a place and it was dark. He couldn't run anymore. And he finds himself in a hard place. I need to talk to some people who find themselves, you're chosen, you're called, you're anointed, but it's a hard place. Listen, he laid his head down on the stone, right? But here comes Jacob's ladder. There is an open heaven. My God, I'm talking about when your open heaven shows up, when you're at your most unprepared self. Y'all don't want to hear me. When your open heaven is now open and you're like, God, I need some more time. I didn't see it coming. It was in my hard times. It was in my darkest of times. It was in the times that I had least amount of resources. It was when I had least amount of energy. Come on here. God's saying, listen, it doesn't change the date. prepare yourself. I don't want you to miss this moment. Even in this place, I want you to understand that the power of living under an open heaven, that you have strategies, kingdom strategies that will be given to you. I want to be in position, baby, that I'm not trying to force something to happen, but I can just go ahead on in. That where heaven and earth are agreeing. Come on here. I want to live in a place where heaven and earth are agreeing. Do you hear me? God bless you, Pastor Pam. I say that. I'm in it. I want to be in that place where heaven and earth are in agreement. See that window? I got to catch this moment. This time, I won't miss it. I promise to tell you the truth. Who am I talking to today? Somebody just say, Dr. Remy, I got it. I got it. This is my time that the gates are open in heaven. He said, I'm going to give you the insight. I'm going to let you peep in. I'm going to give you the power that you need. I'm going to give you the influence. Do you hear me? Oh, that's my daughter. I love you too, woman of God. Listen here. This thing is so powerful. It's about self-evaluation. I need to look at God. You know what? You've given me so much. See, God bless you, woman of God. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you, Pastor Rosalind. Thank you so much for being on. Pastor Glenna, I love you. Listen here. I need you to understand this. It's so important, and I want to make sure that I get it right. The love of God, to love God, to love others. If we're walking with Christ in this, the gates of kingdom are open for us with all of the blessings of heaven. When I acknowledge, when I'm walking in the spirit of agreement, when I'm walking with God, listen, with the plan of God and not just trying to make up my own time. Listen, I can rest in that, but I've got my shoes. Come on here. I got my shoes on. I'm ready to go. Come on here, Ambassador Nakisha. I decree and declare that this is the blessings are heaven are opening up for you, where they talk about you don't have room enough to receive. Well, this is your prep time. I'm making room, baby. I'm letting stuff go so that I can grow. Do you understand when God's ready to bless you, but if you don't have any room left, where does it go? This is our time of preparation. I want somebody just to say this with me. I'm making room. I'm making room for what you got from my next. I'm making room. How do I make room, Apostle? I make room in my head. Your head is so boggled down with all kind of mess that doesn't even need to be thinking about. You've got your mind on the wrong stuff. Come on here. I'm making room for the Lord to give me kingdom strategies. I'm making room. Come on here for the blessings of the Lord that add no sorrow. I'm making room. I'm getting rid of clutter. I'm getting rid of the weightiness. I'm stop holding on to stuff. Listen, that doesn't even matter. Come on here. God bless you, Prophetess Ronise. That's my daughter. I'm so proud of you having to step out on faith, do what you never done before, go where you never gone before. Listen, I'm telling you, we've seen things. He's already blown my mind, but just somebody shout out, it ain't over. The best is yet to come. Somebody come on here, say this thing with me. It ain't over. The best is yet to come. God has so much more for you to see, for you to do, for you to go, for you to have divine partnerships and to be able to see sunrises and sunsets. Y'all need to hear me. It ain't over. Stop being stuck. My God, I'm going to make it plain. But stop being stuck on stupid. Stop being stuck on things. It's over. That's done. Come on here. God, what do you have next for me? Thank you for the experience. Thank you for what I've learned. But I decree and declare. Do you hear what I'm saying? This God has so much more that on this Wednesday, I want you to make the preparation. Where am I going? I'm going to the gates that have opened in heaven. Come on here. Listen, it's the power of heaven that I don't have to go to heaven, but God says, I'm opening up the gate and I'm going to pour down. This is Jacob's ladder that I'm going to allow the angels like never before to ascend and descend, to be absolutely, to be able to get to your mind, get to your heart, to put your name in the wind, praying. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I think about all of this, it gets me so excited that all the time that I've been wasting on the opinions of man or people of what they're going to think. At this point, listen here, it don't matter. I'm so grateful for his grace. I'm so grateful, but I'm taking the time to repent. God, forgive me for what I made it. Forgive me for my slowfulness. Forgive me for the things I've hoarded. Forgive me for the things that when you said, just trust me, you know how they show it on Facebook where they have the little girl has the a little teddy bear and Jesus is holding a great big one behind his back, but she's holding on to the small thing and he wants to supersize it. I'm trying to tell you today, make the preparation because here comes the supersized blessing. You're going into a new year that you can make it whatever you want it to be, but you've got to have an expectation of greater. Somebody say, I'm expecting greater. I'm expecting better. Oh, come on here. I feel my help coming on. I'm expecting greater. Oh, it was a good year. Listen, I had some extreme highs and some extreme lows. Listen here, but I'm expecting greater. Do I have anybody right now? Come on here, Apostle Daniels. I'm expecting greater. There has to be a sense of expectation. That's what keeps you moving. That's what keeps you going. That's what keeps you planning. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm expecting so much more. I'm telling you, we don't have a clue, but he did tell us, my plans are to prosper you. Come on here. My plans are to make sure that you experience the best, not to harm you. Somebody said, Lord, just deal with my fear. Deal with the fear. Deal with where my faith is not where it should be. Listen, I'm talking about having real conversations, real conversations, real honest place that, you know what, God, listen, I talked about it again. Reposition yourself this Wednesday. Reposition yourself. You're on the birthing stool. You're about to give birth to a brand new year with a brand new opportunity, with all kind of brand new connections, meeting new people, going to new places. Do you have your bags packed? Come on here. Are you expecting anything? See, the enemy is trying to bog you down with being frustrated, angry, and all that. They're just mere distractions. This pain that you feel of being uncomfortable, the pain of unknowing. Listen here, it's all about the head of the new year. Posture yourself. Absolutely. Get on the birthing stool. Put your shoulders back. Hold your head up and push, baby, because life is flowing through you. I decree and declare you ain't seen nothing yet. Somebody say, I'm ready for my next. I need somebody. Absolutely. I need somebody just to put it in there. I'm ready for my next. I'm ready for my next opportunity. I'm ready for that next divine meeting. I'm ready for that next encounter. Are you really? Are you really ready? Or are you suspect of everybody, everything? Are you so locked in on the way it is that you refuse to even make change? I remember how I was praying one thing, but my actions and attitude were counterproductive to what I was praying. Oh, I'm helping somebody right now. That you're praying one thing, you're praying for connections, you're praying for something new, and then it's like, you know what? Oh, they'll never give that to me, or I don't know, I don't know nothing about that area, or what about if this happens? See, you gotta watch. Pray the doggone thing. When you're praying it, God, I'm ready to be flexible. I'm ready to be molded. I'm ready to be used for your glory. Do what you got to do in me to make it happen. It's my make it happen season. And all God is asking for you to do right now is to prepare yourself. Make preparation. God, I need to get over my fear because I've never seen anybody else in my family ever do this before. Well, guess what, baby? You're going to be the first. It's about you. I want to go back to school, but I won't even go and fill out the application. Lord, I don't know where I get the money from. Well, go fill out the application. Here it comes. Make the necessary moves to get the heavenly blessing results. You've got to go ahead and take the step. Do you hear me? Somebody say, I got my traveling shoes on and I'm going to make this necessary steps that I have to be able to do. Somebody shout, the gate is open. The gate is open to me. This is my season. I'm living my best life. When right now, I've gone through some things that I never saw happening in my life. I was having a conversation with one of my youngest daughters, listen, and she was asking me some stuff, and it made me uncomfortable because it was part of my past. It was a part of stuff that I wasn't proud of or whatever. But then I began to think about it. If God could bring you through that, if God can bring you through things that you never thought you could come through, if God could forgive you for that, if God can still choose you, listen here, I want you to put that in the comment section. That listen, He still chose me, even knowing who I was. He still chose me, even knowing all the mistakes I made. He still chose me. I've been handpicked by God. Somebody put that in there. Help me preach this thing. I've been handpicked by God to win. I've been handpicked by God to be on heaven's team. I've been handpicked by God. Listen, man could turn their back. Man could say that you've got too many flaws, but I'm so grateful that God still said you're the one. Listen here, when God says that you're the one, despite of all the mistakes that you've ever made, you're still that one. He ain't changed his mind about you. Go ahead, baby. Look up and live. Listen, wipe yourself off, clean yourself clothes. Go on now and live your best life. Do what God has called you to do in such a special way. Don't ever make people feel like this is all that you'll ever be. The devil is a liar. The Lord is still working on me, and I'm getting better every day. How about you? I made a decision that I'm getting better. I made a decision. If He's willing to go with me, if He's willing to open the gate for me, who in the world gonna pass up this opportunity? The gate is open. Absolutely. Help me preach that thing, woman of God. The gate is open, and you deserve the best. You deserve the best that He has for you. Listen, don't get caught up in all, hey, there is my son, I love you, a kendo. That's the true man of God out there, the reservations. I'm telling you, He chose you. You are a leader's leader. Do you hear me? And I'm so grateful that He never gives up on you, that He is consistent, He is faithful, He is true. And this is what He's saying to me. Listen, Apostle Daniels, He's saying to me, He said, it's countdown. Anybody who knows me, and I've done the book, The Mysteries of the Feast and all that kind of stuff, right? But He's never, ever put it in my spirit. Make preparation, because I'm opening the gate for you. Come on, baby. I'm making preparation for you. Don't miss it. Don't fall out here. Don't quit here. Don't sit here and overthink that it paralyzes you and you remain in the same place. No, I decree and declare. The Lord says, I'm opening that gate for you. I want to see you blessed. I want to bless your socks off. I want to bless your coming and your going out. I want this to be a year of redemption. I want this that where the enemy thought he stole it, he's got to give it back. And with interest. Oh my God, it's coming back. Listen here. I'm telling you, increase is coming to you. Somebody open up your mouth that listen, I'm living my best life win right now. If you don't like it where I'm at now, then boo-boo, listen, you really gonna have an issue of what's coming, because greater is coming for me. Somebody put that in there. Greater is coming for me. I'm done. I need to just go on and just say this thing. Listen here. Psalms 118, 16 through 18. The right hand of the Lord is exalted. The right hand of the Lord does valiantly. I shall not die. Come on here, but live to declare the works of the Lord. The Lord has chastened me severely, but He has not given me over to death. Listen, He loves you so much that He said, I don't want you to miss this moment. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I love you so much that I'm not going to allow you to miss this time of us coming together in the spirit of agreement. I'm telling you, listen, I don't care how cloudy it may be. I don't care how it might be raining. It's all blessings that are coming your way. This thing is so big. I want you to say this with me. Listen, in the next year, in this next year that's coming, it's a countdown. I want you to get this in your spirit. I will live and not die. Why is that so important? Because I don't want to just live and let life do me, but I want to live. See, John 10:10 talks about how the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, but Jesus came that we might have life and that more abundantly. I don't want to just exist. I want to live. I want to go. I want to do. I want to experience. How about you? Come on here. It's a decision. I'm not going to die here. See, I've had some stuff that have happened, and you can make a decision and say, will I die here? Because see, even though you're still breathing, something died in you, and you've chosen not to take risk. You've chosen not to experience new things. See, that's death. See, no. I want you to live. I want you, yeah, you went through a divorce, but there's still life after that. I want you to live. He's got something greater for you. I know that business that you thought you were going to retire from and that you put so much energy in, it closed down. But baby, I want you to live. This is the time for you to open up the business that you've been praying for. Oh, I'm talking to somebody. I know you were disappointed, but don't let that disappointment be the death of you. Oh, I just said something. Don't allow that disappointment, that hurt, to be the death of you. No. This is the prescription. I want you to decree and declare, I'm preparing for my next. And my next is now. And I'm making a decision that I will live and that I will not die. And listen here, and I'm promised to tell you that I won't go broke. I need to tear down everything that the enemy is trying to tell you. Somebody should just put it up on top of the screen in capital letters. I will not go broke. Oh God, you're trying to hold on to all of this. I will not go broke. I'll have more money in this coming season than I've ever had before. I'll have more resources that are coming from me. My prophetic Goshen is being released to me. Am I talking to you? Somebody just say that. I will not go broke. I got plenty of money, and money is coming to me when right now. See, the enemy wants to trick you up to make you think that when you are obedient, listen, when you're doing stuff, it's like, oh, I'm taking this risk, but I decree and declare, listen here, Ambassador Patrice, you will not go broke. You'll always have more than enough. Somebody say, I will always have more than enough. See, I want to shut down the stinking thinking that the enemy has been whispering in your head. You are not only a millionaire, but a billionaire. Come on here. I'm telling you that when heaven opens up and you're in the right position, standing at the gate with expectation that the Lord is going to give you, if you ask for it, he'll give you the desires of your heart. He'll give you the strategies. He'll give you the millionaire, the $1 billion ideas. He'll change your life on a dime as long as you always put him first. I will not go broke. No, I have more than enough. I have money to get the job done. I've got resources. I've got people, places, and things that are lined up. This is not, oh, come on here. This is not a normal circumstances. Come on here. Somebody open up your mouth. I will not get sick. I had to tell them last night as I testified of saying, who in the world, Lord, you want me now after all these years to go to Africa? You want me to go win right now? Listen, when the great debate is about taking all of these needles and what are you putting into your body, and you telling me that in order to get to these countries, I got to go and let them put whatever they're going, I will not get sick. It was a decision that I had to deal with. I had to deal with my own fear, my own inabilities, that I had a more fear and reverence of the Lord. I fear God more than my own situation. I had to get over myself and say, go ahead, do that. Listen, and I'm going to pay you to do it. Listen, I will not, y'all need to say this, I won't get sick. I want some people to be bold enough to let that be your declaration on today. Your prescription, I won't get sick. I'm covered by the blood. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. What did he say that he do? He said he would bless my food and he'd bless my water. I've received the blessing on today. I won't get sick. I can't die because I will live. I'm going to fulfill the promissory of the things of the Lord. Listen, I want somebody who is married to say, my marriage won't die. My marriage isn't going to die. No, it's going to live. No, you should put it on there. Decree and declare. The enemy is always coming after covenant. He does not want you to experience covenant. For those who aren't married, he don't want you to get in a covenant relationship. And those who are in a covenant relationship, that the fight that you feel it is because the enemy hates covenant. He can't stand the power of agreement. So listen, my marriage will not die. No. It won't die, but it will live. I decree and declare. If someone who isn't married and has a desire to say, I will be married, I will be in a covenant relationship. This is my year. God is giving me my mate, my best partner. Listen, without delay, I decree and declare, I'm going to live and declare the works of the Lord. I'm going to live and declare the works of the Lord. See, that's my life. It's what I do. How about you? I'm living and declaring the works of the Lord over my life. I want you to use me as an instrument for change. Well, how can I be an instrument for change if I don't want to change? See, this is all the preparation process so that when you get to the gate, you won't just sit there. Oh, I don't want to sit. I don't want to have a seat at the gate. I want to go in. The gate is open for you, baby. I'm going in. I'm finished. I want somebody just to say right now, I'm going in. I'm going in this time. I'm not going to sit this one out. I'm going in. Do you hear me? Oh, come on here. Say this doggone thing with me. I'm going in. I'm not sitting at the gate called beautiful. No, 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 no. I'm not waiting for someone to kick me off something, but I decree and declare absolutely a candle. This is it. The Lord said, Lord, open up my eyes. Let me see the one that you have for me. Come on here. Make it plain. See, we're talking about things, but we're not even willing to say it. We're not even allowing ourselves. Give yourself permission to make your request known. Give yourself permission to live. Give yourself permission to be happy. Oh my God. Somebody just said it. I'm giving myself permission to be happy. The reason why I just felt that is because you have been that every time I think that I'm happy, something happens. So let me just say this. I don't want nothing to happen. I mean, knock on wood, all that. No, 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 no. Give yourself permission. Father, I decree and declare I'm happy. You want the best for me. And I'm so grateful that the joy of the Lord is my strength. Listen, I can't be more loved than I am right now. I promise to tell you the truth. I see the sun shines better than it ever did before. I'm preparing myself. Listen here, I decree and declare I'm giving myself permission to be happy. Stop worried about what people gonna say. Go ahead and live your best life, man. Right now, I'm trying to tell you. Can I just tell you the truth? So many things of happy moments I would love to share, but I don't want folk in my business because they'll be talking. Listen, you deserve to be happy. Come on here. Listen, it's amazing how folk can be able to be there when you're sad and all that kind of stuff. No, brag about the blessings that God has given you. Testify of his goodness. Listen, live your best life win right now. I decree and declare that I will use my words to bless people. I will speak favor and victory over my family. My words will line up and agree with God. Listen here, my loved ones will know, come on here, that they are loved. I will help call out the seeds of greatness. Do you hear me? I will help call out the seeds of greatness. I'm just going to walk around and tell every single one of y'all, listen, we live in our best life win right now. You are amazing. You are gifted. You are called. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You hear me? Listen, I'm proud of you. Can I just say that? I'm so proud of you. When I see the things that you're doing, when I see the places that you're going, when I see that, I know that everything in you makes you want to fall out and quit, but you keep getting up every day, showing up. I'm proud of you, baby. Listen, you've overcome so many obstacles. You've gone through so much, but I'm proud of you. Listen, if we all just said that to one another, good morning to you, Lady Nay, I love you. If we would just be that happy person, that support person, that birthing team for somebody else. God always surrounds you to give you what you need, but be an instrument for change. Listen here, I love you. These words are not just words to be said, but to be backed up by action and deed. Be present. Lord, help me to be present. Can you just say that? Lord, help me to be present. Listen, you are beautiful. You will do great things in life. And this is my declaration. I pray that today has blessed you. I pray that today has caused you to make the preparation to meet me, because I'm going to the gate. I'm preparing myself for Rosh Hashanah. I'm preparing myself. Listen, Rosh Hashanah is a time of shouting. It is a time, for the trumpets to be blown. I decree and declare the praises of the Lord will be filled in my mouth. I will make the sound of praise. I will let the Lord know I'm in position and I'm not coming by myself. We going together. That's why you're here. That's why we're connected, so that you can understand, my God, heaven's gates are opening for you. Don't you miss this moedim, this appointed time with God. I'm telling you, it's amazing. God is in your field preparing for your harvest, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to bless you like never before. If this word has blessed you, and I know it has, I want you to be intentional giver on today. I want you to sow an intentional seed. Listen here, that I decree and declare that on today, I'm sowing this seed of change in my life. Listen, I'm getting over my issue, my tissue, and my puff. I decree and declare. I've been telling everybody, listen, put a 9 on that seed. Put a 9 on your seed. It's your birth time. I'm birthing new life. I'm birthing out new relationships. I'm birthing out new business. I'm birthing out new partnerships. Listen, all kinds of multiple births are happening right now. That's why your midwife is on duty. Yeah, I'm on duty. And I promise to tell you, as I continue to show up and you can continue to show up, he's already there waiting for our arrival. If you're sowing that seed, listen, say, Apostle, I'm sowing that seed of change in my life. I'm open. I'm open. You know, whenever we sow a seed, it stops cycles. I don't want the repeat of cycles to continue in my life, in my children's life, in my friends' life. I'm sowing this intentional seed. You hear me? I want to be able to hold the blessing. I want to be able to touch and have the tangible, not just an idea, not just a dream, but the reality. This is the year that we produce. I want you to give this birthing seed in an intentional way. Whether it is $99, whether it is 109, whether it is 59, 29, 19. I don't care. I told him last night, it could be 9 cents. I don't care. Just be intentional about this seed. This seed is going to change things for you. This seed is making the preparation. Tomorrow will be 10 days, and we will prepare ourselves to be open, getting rid of all the junk, so that the glory of God, he'll be able to pour out such blessings that we are making room to be able to receive. Come on. Thank you for taking this journey with me. I'm praying that you'll go ahead, wake up, win this day in every area of your life. I'm telling you, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's getting better from here. Being intentional. I'm thanking you for sowing. I'm thanking you in advance for partnering. I'm thanking you already for just being who you are. I love you. Thank you for your continuum love of life. Somebody who's still holding on right now should just put this in the comment section. The last, I love life. I value life. And it is so. And so it is. So I'm going to let you go. I need to make this announcement. It's still not too late for you to get involved in our new Mordecai mandate. Come on, man. It's not for women only. You can get in. Listen, it is happening. They're going to put the information up. We have a Mordecai class coming up this month. It's so powerful. Men that are leaders that are coming from around the world and around the country. You can get in your rightful place. We could not be the Queen Esther's. We could not get in without the Mordecais. There's a powerful partnership that's coming up for you. That information, there's a Facebook page, information and all that kind of stuff. The Mordecai mandate. Listen, get your partners, get your sons. There it is. The Mordecai mandate. That's one of the Mordecais that graduated this year. Prophet Rajon, I love him dearly. And I'm so grateful for our next. And listen, it's not too late for you to get in on our spiritual midwife class. Go ahead, register. Let me mentor you. Let me tell you Listen, we've got to be able to do that. There's that information. Go ahead, go do it. This is the month to do what you never done before. This is the month of divine connections. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you're doing. God is making room for you right now. And then listen, next week, and I'm still telling you, it's not too late for you to register to become a doula. And I'm talking about dealing with the health mountain. You want a new business. You want to know how to be able to do ministry and help women. Listen, to be in the room where it happens, or after they come home with their babies and they don't have any help. They don't know how to even take care of the baby that they have. There's so many things that you can discover. Listen, it's $450. It normally costs $1,200 for this kind of certification. But because we're better together and the Lord told us to do it, I'm walking out on faith. They're coming from all over, but I want you to get in on this. Nikita, who's teaching this, she's a powerful woman of God, I'd love to say. Listen, she is now the president of Dona International. God has given us the best trainer in the world to be able to come and for us. So now he cut the price way down below half of what it normally costs so that you can get in. He turned it around and is putting it in a safe place so that you can go through this with all of us together. Listen, I want you in. Go look the information up. Share it with somebody. There's people who wanted to do it and could never afford it. Sponsor somebody. But listen, we are going to take this health mountain, and I decree and declare that infant mortality, we're coming after it. I talked about it last night, that every time a time and shift would occur, it happened with Moses, that they tried to kill all the male children. Listen, and then here it came with Jesus. They tried to kill all of the male children 2 and under. That same spirit is trying to work now. We got to do better, y'all. Give your time. You've been retired or you're just looking for a change. This is the opportunity for you to do it. I got something else to tell you too. Listen, we're going to have the date of dates right there. Right there. We're going to do date night with Jesus. I haven't done date night with Jesus in years. It's always been an extremely powerful move of God. Women, men, they come from all over the place and the Lord meets us. It's an intimate setting at the East. Amen. Right there at 1406 Dahlia. The Lord told me, he said it's going to be the date of dates. And then I didn't even have a clue when I told them that it falls on the last night of when I talk about the heavens gates being open, when Rosh Hashanah comes in that last night. Listen, we are going to make a noise before the Lord. I want you to share this. I want you to go on my line page, share it, get your girls, get your family, get your friends. Let's pack this house out for real. I'm telling you, the Lord is telling me it's time to go back, do date night with Jesus. So if you've experienced it before, you know what to do. Get there with expectation, because we're going to start our new year out right. All right. I love you. Have a super blessed day. And breathe, baby, breathe. Your midwife is on duty. This is Dr. Remy signing off. Go ahead and live your best life. Win right now. Bye-bye.